There's three major differences between the official Apple Magic Keyboard for the iPad and the TypeCase Edge keyboard for the iPad. On the Apple keyboard, there are these three contacts that connect to the iPad. So when the iPad is on the keyboard, it shares power with the keyboard. So you never have to think about charging it. It just steals power from the iPad when it needs it. And I don't even know if there's like an onboard battery or if it's just literally actively just using power from the iPad. There's no on-off switch. You just don't have to think about it. It's just really simple. You put the iPad on there and it just works. The TypeCase doesn't have that feature. So it actually has its own built-in battery with an on-off switch that you have to remember to turn on and off every time you use it. So it's got a USB port right here. So you have to remember to charge it when the battery dies. And when you first connect it, you have to go into the settings and add it as a Bluetooth device. So it's not as plug and play as the official Apple Magic Keyboard. But one advantage is if you want to have the iPad like not mounted on the keyboard, but still be able to have the keyboard work, you can do that with the TypeCase. You can't do that with the Apple keyboard. An advantage of the TypeCase is it has this entire top row of special keys that the Apple keyboard doesn't have. So you can change the brightness of the screen, the brightness and color of the backlight, and you have media controls right here. And you can long press this to activate Siri. The overall build quality of both of these is great, although I would definitely say the Apple is more refined and better quality. Ultimately, the biggest deciding factor is if you want the convenience of being able to just popping the iPad on the Apple Magic Keyboard and being able to use the keyboard immediately without having to turn it on and worry about charging it. The Apple keyboard is significantly more expensive though, so ultimately that's something you're going to have to choose.